Hello everybody, this is Thomas Healy from Fistful of Geek, and we are at Phoenix Comicon, and as you can tell, we are not at a standard Comic-Con booth. There's no booth babes walking around. There's no girls in short skirts. Dude, we're with the men right now. We are at the booth, the 68. I'm here with Mark Kidwell. What can you tell us? Who am I here with right now?
Well, to your immediate left there, you have Nat Jones, horror illustrator extraordinaire. He's the artist, does all the line work for 68. And beside him is Mr. J Photos, does all the design on the book, all the color work. So you got the whole team right here in one Jeep.
Right here in one Jeep. You heard it. If you can see this, there's a chain gun above. We've got grenades. There's an M16 strapped to the hood of this friggin' car. This is absolutely one of the most amazing booths I have ever seen. And like he said, this is the 68. Great new ongoing series. There was a series out in 2006, a one-shot, got a ton of great press. Then what made you finally come back to it?
Well, I think that was always in our plans. When we first came up and started working on that original one-shot, as a creative team, we gelled so much, and just the subject matter and the story, we all just loved it. So we all had other stuff to do. Jay and I went on to start Frazetta Comics. We all kind of worked on that with the Death Dealer stuff and the Dark Kingdom. Pulled Mark in on that. And then when all that was we moved away from that, we're like, let's go back to 68. That's where our love is. We're all horror fans, and now it's back to where we are.
Very cool. Now, Mark, I have to ask you, for the people who may be living under a rock who haven't seen this, give us a scoop. What's 68 about?
68 is basically Vietnam with the rise of the undead. Basically, the original Night of the Living Dead premiered in 1968. So we ask ourselves, if the zombies are rising in rural Pennsylvania, what's happening in the rest of the world? And the obvious answer is Vietnam. So we go to Southeast Asia, we go to Cambodia, Vietnam, then we swing the camera back to the United States to show a little bit of political unrest there.
Very cool. Now, how long are you guys planning on having this series going and running?
I think right now we're looking long term. This is something we're going to stick with. We're coming in, we're doing it in short arcs, a 4-issue mini-series. Directly after that, we've got a set of one-shots coming out, and then we're going to jump right back into another mini-series. So we're going to keep this thing on the shelf for the fans. Very
cool. Now, Jay, I have to ask you, one of the big characters that everybody knows, Meat Grinder, shot of the gentleman right behind you. Now, you're the design guy. How did you come up with that look? Like, what did you really base that on?
I mean, keeping the authenticity of everything is like everything is all real Vietnam, uniform, boots, even his dog tags underneath, he's even got his own blood type, from everything. With the mask and everything, we just kind of retouch everything and, paint it all up and dirty him up. And same thing with Napalm Charlie over there, because he has a real jungle suit that actually came from Vietnam. So.
Very cool. Guys, if you're a fan of horror comics, if you're a fan of zombies, if you're a fan of war comics, 68 is where it's at. It's crazy, it's adult, it's gonna blow your face off, much like the special edition 68 grenade that they've got at their booth when you buy the 68 package. I'm Thomas Healy for Fistful of Geek. Guys, thank you very much for coming out today. You guys have a great day.